Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you to the member for Cole Harbour-Dartmouth. Mr. Speaker, changing topics. My question is for the Minister of Natural Resources and Renewables. In the election, there was no doubt that people across the province were angered by the backroom dealing that led to the delisting of Owl's Head. We've all heard about it in this House, out of this House. Many people expressed their anger, including the Premier, who said that the Liberal government's actions on this file were, quote, really despicable. When a party uses words like despicable, one would expect urgency in rectifying this situation. So my question for the minister is, when will the Conservative government actually make that order in council and stop the sale?
The Honourable Minister of Natural Resources.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, and I thank the member opposite for the question. It certainly probably hit every constituency, the issue of Owl's Head during the election. As we know right now that there's an appeal process going through. But I do want to make the announcement today and let the member opposite know that we are committed, because it is in a court process right now, but our government is committed officially today that we will allow the public that are going to have an input in on this decision. Thank you.
The Honourable Member for Dartmouth South.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. That's quite different, actually, the announcement that was just made from what we heard in the platform. In the election, the Conservatives promised to protect all remaining areas in the 2013 Parks and Protected Areas Plan. Our caucus supports this plan, but it's puzzling, again, that this wasn't one of the first actions of the incoming Minister of Natural Resources and Renewables. After all, in the platform document, which I have here, it is stated that, quote, all that is required at present is an order in council. Again, my question is for the Minister of Natural Resources and Renewables. We're 8 weeks in. When can Nova Scotians expect to hear news of that order in council?
The Honourable Minister of Natural Resources.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, the member opposite, for the question. We were always very adamant. We needed to understand the deal that was taking place. The deal with Owl's Head is still within a court decision, but looking at the lands that are on that list, I certainly have directed staff to have a review of all the whole list, not just parcels list. And I will commit to the member opposite. We're going to make sure that the lands are protected on an ecological and biological will of the land, not the political will of the land. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.